Good morning, student. I am Manju Subba from Kana Kingdom Smart Education, and I am going to teach you mathematics of 3rd class, and the topic is addition. Okay, student, we are going to learn addition. In this chapter, we are going to learn about adding 3-digit number without regrouping. Adding 3-digit number without regrouping and adding 3-digit number with regrouping. Okay, now we are going to learn about these two topics in this chapter. Now we are going to learn something about addition. Okay, after doing addition, first we will learn what is addition. Okay, student, now addition means putting things together. Addition means putting things together, or it is the process of calculating the total. It is a process of calculating. It is a process of calculating the total of two or more number or amounts. Okay, see student, addition means putting things together. Addition means putting things together, or it is the process of calculating the total of two numbers or more numbers or amounts. See student, addition means putting things together. Addition means putting things together, or it is the process of calculating the total of two or more numbers or amounts. Okay, addition is the way by which we can get the total of two numbers or more numbers. Addition is a process by which we can get the total of two or more numbers. Okay, dear student, what is addition? Addition means putting things together, or it is the process of calculating the total of two or more numbers together and more numbers or amounts. Okay, addition means putting things together, putting all the things together and finding how many in total the things. Okay, now see, look at the screen, dear students. See, 67, 70, 34. 67 plus 70 plus 34 is equal to 171. In this addition, 67, 70, 34 is a addends. Okay, now let me clear that what is addends. Addends means the number which is added to another. The number which is added to a number. See, 67 is a number which is added to the another number. Thus another number is 70 and 34. See, 70 is also addends because 70 is also added to another number, that is 67 and 34, right? So addends means the number which is added to the another number. So see, there is 67 plus 70 plus 34. It means in this sum 67, 70, 34 is addends, and 171 is not addends because 171 is a total value, or the sum of the three number, that is 67, 70, 34 equals to the sum of 67, 70, 34 is equal to 171, and 171 is sum because sum means the total amount of two or more numbers is called the sum of that number. Okay, see, in this addition while adding 67 with 70 and 34 with them, we get 171 as a total addition, total sum of these three numbers. So 171 is sum, whereas 67, 70 and 34 is addends of this addition. Okay dear student, I hope you were clear about addition, addends and sum. Okay. Now we are going to learn about adding 3-digit number. Adding 3-digit number, okay, without regrouping. Without regrouping, we are going to learn adding 3-digit number without regrouping. Okay, now see, first example is add 456 and 332. We have to add these two numbers together, 456 and 332. Okay, now okay, start. Let's add these two number. Okay, the first step of adding without regrouping of 3-digit number. Adding 3-digit number without regrouping, the first step is add the ones. Add the ones. You have to first of all you have to add the ones of this two number. Add the ones, that means you have to add the digit which are present in ones place. Okay, from the number 456 which is in ones place, dear student, which is in ones place, obviously 6 is ones place, so you have to add the ones. Add the ones, that means you have to add the two digits from the number 556 and the 332 from the number 456 and 332. You have to add, at the first step is you have to add the digit which are present in ones place. Okay, from the number 456 which is in ones place, which number is which digit in ones place, from the number 456, which digit is in ones place? 6, right? 6 is in ones place. So you have to add the ones of these two number. You have to add the digit which are present in ones place. Okay. In 332, which number is in ones place? Obviously 2, right? So 2. So let's start. Let's add the ones. Okay, first we have to complete the step 1. The step 1 is add the ones. So we have to add the ones. Okay, we find out that in the number 456, 6 is in ones place, and in the number 332, 2 is in ones place, right? So we will add the number 6 and 2 together. Okay, 6 plus 2. 6 plus 2. What will get the answer? 6 plus 2? 6 plus 2 means 6 plus 2. While adding 6 with 2, we will get 8 as the answer. So 8 is the answer, right? So we complete the first step. Now let's move to second step, that is step 2. Add the tens. Now you have to add the tens. In the first step you have add the ones, right? We have add ones. So in second step we have to add the tens. We have to add the digit which are present in tens place in both numbers. So in the number 456, which digit is in tens place? Which digit is in tens place? 5, right? 5. Okay, we get the digit in the number 456 in tens place, that is 5. Okay, now in 332, which number is in which digit is in tens place? 2, right? So 5 plus 2. While adding 5 with 2, we get how much? We will get 5 plus 2. That means how much? 5 plus 2? 5 plus 2. While adding 5 plus 5 with 2, we will get 7 as a sum, right? We get 7 as a total. Okay, while adding 5 with 2, we get 7 as a sum. So we complete the second step, right? That is add the tens. Now we'll move to third step, that is add the hundreds. Now you have to add the hundreds. That means you have to add the digits which are present in hundred place in the both number. See, 456. Which digit is in tens place from this number? Which digit? Tell me. That is 4, right? 4 is in the digit 4 is in 100 place in the number 456. Okay. In second number 332, which number is in 100 place? Which number? That is 3, right? Sorry, which digit in 100 place? That is 3. 3 is the digit which is present in 100 place in the number 332, right? Okay, now we will add the 100 place. Okay, add the hundreds. That means 4 plus 3 equals to, while adding 4 with 3, we will get how much? We will get 7 as a sum of 3 plus 4, right? 7 as a sum we will get while adding 4 with 3. So, see, adding 3-digit number without regrouping. The first step is you have to add the ones. You have to add the digit which are present in ones place. Okay, student, you have to add the ones digit which are present in ones place in a place value chart. So the second step is add the tens. That means you have to add the digit which are present in tens. You have to add the digit which are present in tens in a number. Okay, now the third step is you have to add the 100. You have to add the 100. That means you have to add the digit which are present in 100 place in a number. So this is the step of addition 3-digit number without regrouping. Okay, this is the step. Okay, now see, while adding ones we get 8, while adding while adding tens we get 7, right? We got 7 as a sum, and while adding hundreds we get 7 as a we got 7 as a sum. Okay, now that means while adding 456 with 332 we get 778 as a sum. Okay, dear student, just see on the screen, just look at the screen. See. Okay, now we will do second example. Okay, to understand more about adding 3-digit number without regrouping. Okay, student. Okay, let's add 324 and 225 together. Okay, we have to add this number without regrouping. Okay, the first step is like same in the first example, add the ones. We have to add the ones first. In the number 324, which digit in ones place? 4, right? In second number 225, which digit is in ones place? Which digit? That is 5, right? So 4 plus 5. While adding 4 with 5, we will get 9 as a sum of the two number, that is 4 and 5. Okay. Now the second step is add the tens. You have to add the tens. like in that means which digit is in tens place in the number 324, that is 2, and in the second number, that is 224, which digit is in tens place, that is 2, right? So 2 plus 2 will get 4 as the sum of 2 and 2. Okay, now step 3, that is add the hundreds. You have to add the 100. You have to add the digit which is present in 100 place in both number. Okay, in the number 324, which digit in 100 place, that is 3, and in the number 225, which number is in 100 place, that is 2, right? In the number 324, which digit is in 100 place, 3 is a digit which is present in 100 place in the number 324, and in the 224, in the number 224, that is 2 is present in 100 place, right? So 3 plus 2 equals 2, we get, while adding 3 with 2, we get 5 as a sum of this two number, right? So see, the first step is you have to add the ones. The second step is you have to add the digits which are present in tens place, and the third step is you have to add the digit which are present in 100 place. Okay, so while adding 324 with 225, we get 549 as a sum. We get 549 as a sum while adding 324 with 225. Okay, student, see, we add 3-digit number without regrouping. We solve 2 examples, right? We solve 2 examples. So I hope you are more clear with these 2 examples. So let's move to another short topic. Okay, student. Now we are going to learn about addition, adding 3-digit number with regrouping. Okay, we are going to learn adding 3-digit number with regrouping. Okay, we already learned adding 3-digit number without regrouping, right? Now we are going to learn adding 3-digit number with regrouping. Okay, see, we have to, now we will do one example to understand that what is adding 3-digit number with regrouping. Okay, now we will do some example. The first example is add 567 and 786. We have to add the number 567 with 786. Okay, student, we have to add these two number. Add these two number 567 and 786. Okay, dear student, now let's add. Okay, let's add this number together. So the first step of adding 3-digit number with regrouping, the first step is add the ones. You have to add the ones. The first step is you have to add the ones. Okay, now, okay, in the number 567, in the number 567, which digit is in ones place? Just tell me which digit is in ones place. That is 7, right? In the number 567, the digit 7 is in ones place, right? 7 is in ones place. And in the number 786, in the number 786, which digit is in ones place? Just tell me 6, right? Okay, now let's add 6 and 7, because we have, the first step is we have to add the ones. That means we have to add the digit which are present in ones place in the both number. Okay, student. Okay, now let's add the ones. first step. Let's complete the first step, that is let's add the ones. Okay, let's add the ones, that is 6 plus 7, because 7 is present in the first number, that is 567. The digit 7 is present in the number 567 in ones place, right? Okay, now 6 is a digit which is present in ones place in the number 786. So let's add 6 plus 7. Let's add 6 with 7. Okay, while adding 6 with 7, how much will get answer? Just tell me. Okay, while adding 6 with 7, we get 13 as a sums, right? Okay, while adding 6 with 7, we get 13 as sum. Okay, 13 as a sum. 13 means 13 ones, right? 13 means 13 ones. 13 is equals to 13 ones, and 13 ones is equals to, in 13, in the number 13, we get one number while adding 2 digit. While adding the 2 digit, that is 6 with 7. While adding 6 with 7, 6 plus 7, we get 13. We get the number 13 as a sum of 6 and 7. Okay, 13 means in number 13, 3 is in ones place, right? 3 is in ones place and 1 is in tens place. So we can simply read it as 1, 10 and 3 ones. 3 is in ones place in the number 13. 13 is the sum of 6 and 7, right? So 13 we get 1, 10 plus 3 ones. Okay, write 3. The first step is you have to write the 3 is in ones column and carry over 110 to the tens column. Now first make a place value chart and put the number. Put the addends, that is 567 and 786. You have to place this addends in place value chart, like how I place this addends to a place value chart. See the place value chart, how I made it. In the same way you have to make, and you have to write 3 is in ones column. 3 is in ones column and 1 is you have to carry over, 1 is in tens place. Okay, so write 3 is in ones place. That means write 3 is in ones place, ones column, and carry over 110. See, I am again explaining you while completing the step 1, that is add the ones. We get 13 as a sum of 6 and 7, right? So 13 means 1, 10 and 3 ones. 110 and 3 ones. So write 3 is in ones column. You have to write 3 is in ones column. 3, you have to write the 3 digit in ones column and you have to carry over 110. You have to carry over 110 to the tens column. That 110 to the tens column. Okay, student. Now, and the second step of this is the second step of adding 3-digit number with regrouping is add the tens. You have to add the tens. Okay, in the number 567, 6 is in tens place, right? 6 is in tens place. And in the number 786, 8 is in tens place. 8 is in tens place. So you have to add the tens. That means you have to add 6 plus 8, right? You have to add 6 plus 8 and 6 plus 8 plus 1. How 1? From where 1 is coming? From where 1 is come? So 1 is coming from the carry over. That is in first step while adding the ones, we have write 3 is in 1's column and carry over 1 10 to the 10th column, right? So 1 is in 10th column, that means 1 is in also in 10th column. So while adding 6 plus 8, will add 1 also, because 1 is the carry over number, right? Carry over digit from while adding the ones, right? So 6 plus 8 plus 1 equals to 6 plus 8 plus 1 equals to 15. That means 15, because now we are adding this tens, right? We are adding the tens. So 15 means 15 tens. That means 5 is in tens place and 1 is in 100 place, right? Yes, student, while adding the tens, 6 plus 8 plus 1, we get 15 tens, right? 15 tens. 15 tens means 5 is in tens place and 1 is in 100 place. So write 5 in the tens column. So write 5 in the tens column. We have to write 5 is in tens column and carry over. In the same way, we have to carry over 100 to the 100 column. In the same way, like the same that we done in the first step, right? In the first step, we write 3 is in 1's column and carry over 1 to the 10th column. In the same way, while getting 15 as a sum in the second step, while adding tens, we will write 5 in a tens column, 5 in a tens column and carry over 1 to the 100 column and carry over 100 to the 100 column. Okay, student, now we complete the second step. Now we will complete third step, that is add the 100. The third step is add the 100. You have to add the 100. Okay. In the number 567, which number is in 100 place? 5, right? The digit 5 is in 100 place in the number 567. And in the second number 786, which digit is in 100 place? Which digit? Tell me which digit is in 100 place? That is 7, right? 7 is in 100 place. So we have to add 5 plus 7 and 1 also, because 1 is the carry over, right? So while adding 5 with 5, 7 and 1, while adding 5, 7 and 1, we will get 1300, because we are adding to 100, that is we are adding the 100, right? So we get 1300. So it means in 1300, that is 3 is in 100 place and 1 is in 1000 place, right? Because after 100 there comes 1000, right? So 3 is in 100 place and 1 is in 1000 place. So write 3 in the 100 column, right? 3 in 100 column, right? 3 in 100 column and carry over 1000 to the 1000 column. Okay, student, write 3 in the 100 column, write 3 in a 100 column and carry over 1000 to the 1000 column. Okay, now step 4. The step 4 is write 1 in a 1000 column. Now step 4 is you have to write 1 in a 1000 column. So thus we find out the answer while adding 567 with 786, we get 1355, right student? We get 1353 as a sum of 567 and 786, right student? Okay, adding 3-digit number with regrouping. The first step is you have to add the ones and the sum. The sum you get, you have to write the in the ones place. If there is 2-digit number, if you get the answer, if you get sum as a 2-digit number, so you have to write the, while adding the ones, you have to write the ones in ones column, and you have to carry over the another number in tens place. In the same way, add tens. The second step is add tens. If you get while adding the tens, if you get 2-digit number, you have to write the tens in tens place, and you have to carry over the another digit in hundred place. In the same way, the third step is add the 100. So in the 100 column, you have to do like the same. Like if you get 2-digit number as a sum, you have to write the 100 in 100 place, and you have to carry over the another digit in a 1000 column. So at last you have to write the 1000 column. You have to fill the 1000 column, how much the digit is carry over from 100 place. Okay student, I hope you all have understood the 3-digit number with regrouping. Now we will see another example of adding 3-digit number with regrouping. Okay student. Okay, now we will solve one more example of adding 3-digit number with regrouping. Okay student, now in second example is add 459 and 767. Okay, now let's add in the same way. Okay, let's first step is add the ones. First step is add the ones. Okay, in the number 459, in the number 459, which number is in ones place, dear student? Can you tell me which number is in ones place? In the number, which digit is in ones place in the number 459? Dear student, could you tell me that which digit in ones place in the number 459? Which number? That is 9. Okay, while completing this first step, before completing this first step, first make a place value chart. In the same way that I make. See, first draw the place value chart. Okay, and place the digit or place the number, this both number in the place value chart. That in the same way that how I place these two number in the place value chart. Okay student, now okay, after making place value chart, okay, now we will do first step, that is the step 1. Add the ones in the number 459, 9 is in ones place. In the number 767, 7 is in ones place, right? So add the ones. First step, add the ones, and we have to add 9 because 9 is in ones place in the number 459, and 7 we have to add 9 and 7. 7 is the digit which is present in the number in the ones place in the number 767. So while adding 9 with 7, we get 16 as a sum, right? We will get 16 as a sum. That means 16 ones. And that means 1 is in tens place and 6 is in ones place, right? So write 6 in a ones column. So write 6 in a ones column. So write 6 in a ones column and carry over 1 to the tens column. Carry over 1 10 to the tens column. Okay, the first step is add the ones, and add the ones, and the ones digit in both number is 9 and 7. So 9 plus 7 equals to 16. There is 2-digit number. We get 2-digit number. So write 6 is in ones place. Right, 6 is in ones place and 1 is in tens place. So we have to write 6 in a ones column, and we have to carry over 1 10 to the tens column. Okay, now the step 2, add the tens. Add the tens, that means in the number 459, 5 is in tens place, right, in a place value chart, and in the number 767, 6 is in tens place, in a place value chart, right. So 5 plus 6, and we in first step we have carry over 1 10 to the tens column, right, 1 10 to the tens column. So we have to add 1 to 1 in a tens, 1. We also have to add 1 in a tens column. So while adding 5 with 7, we have to add 1 also. So 5 plus 6 plus 1, that is 1 is we get from carryover, right, in the first step. Okay, now 5 plus 6 plus 1 equals to 12. 5 plus 6 plus 1 equals to 12. 5 plus 6 plus 1 equals to 12. So 5 plus 6 plus 1 equals to 12. That means 12 tens, because we are adding now tens. So you have 12 is in tens place. So 2 is in tens place and 1 is in 100 place. So we have to write 2 in a tens column. We have to write 2 in a tens column and carry over 100 to the 100 column. We have to write 2. We have to write 2 in a tens column and carry over 100 to the 100 column. We have to carry over 100 to the 100 column. Okay, student. The second step is add the tens. Okay, while adding 5 plus 6, we add 1 also, which is coming from the first step, because in first step we carry over 1 10 to the tens column, right. So 12, we get 12 as a sum of these 3 digit, and while getting 12 tens, 2 is in tens place and 1 is in 100 place. So we have to write 2 in a tens column. We have to write 2 in a tens column and 1. We have to carry over 100 to the 100 column. We have to carry over 100 to the 100 column. And now we are going to complete the first step and second step. Now third step, that is add the 100. That the third step is add the 100. Okay, in the number 459, 4 is in 100 place, right, in a place value chart, and in the number 767, in the number 767, in the number 767, 7 is in 100 place, right. So we have to add 4 and 7. Okay, 4 plus 7, 4 plus 7 and 4 plus 7 plus 1, because in second step we have carry over 100 to the 100 column. So we have to add this carry over 100 in this step. So 4 plus 7 plus 1 equals to 12. 4 plus 7 plus 1 equals to 12. That means we get 12 as a sum of 4 plus 7 plus 1, right. So 12, we get 1200. That means 2 is in 100 place and 1 is in 1000 place. In the number 1200, we get 2 in a 100 place and 1 in a 1000 place. So write 2 in a 100 column. You have to write 2 in a 100 column. You have to write 2 in a 100 column and carry over 1000 to the 1000 column and carry over 1000 to the 1000 column. Step 3 is we have to add the hundreds in the number 459. 4 is a digit which is present in 100 place, and in the number 767, 7 is in the digit, 7 is the digit which is present in 100 place, right? So while adding 4 plus 7, we also add the 1 which is coming from carryover, right? So 12, we get 12, and where in 1200 we get the sum 1200. So in 1200, 2 is in 100 place and 1 is in 1000 place. So write 2 in the 100 column. So we write 2 in a 100 column and carry over 1000 to the 1000 column, and we carry over the 1000 in a 1000 column. Okay student, we have to write 2 in a 100 column and carry over 1000 to the 1000 column. And the step 4 and the last step, or the step 4 is write 1 in a 1000 column. Write 1 in a 1000 column, because 1 we have to write 1 in a 1000 column, because in step 3 we carry over 1000 to the 1000 column, right? Okay, now we have to write 1 in a 1000 column. Thus we got the answer, or we got the sum of 459 and 767. While adding 459 with 767, we'll get 1226 as a sum of 459 and 767. Okay student, I hope you all have understood the adding of 3-digit number without regrouping and with regrouping. Okay student, I hope so you all have understood this topic with this 2 example. Okay student. Okay student, after learning adding 3-digit number without regrouping and with regrouping, I give you some question answer which you have to do by yourself. Everyone look at the screen and write down or copy this question. I will give you 2 minutes to copy this question. Okay student? Okay, now copy this question as soon as possible. Okay student, I hope you will do this question answer in the same way like we do just before. Okay student, I hope you will do this question answer by your own. You have to do this question answer by your own. Okay.